Okay, so I'm going to start importing some different files. Like we have the Pix4D file, and then we have the E57 point cloud files that when we georeferenced and we moved the data around inside RealWorks. So in essence, everything should line up. Now, if it doesn't, then something's wrong. So I have, this has the GNSS data and it has the X7 data, like full. I'm going to import, let's start with my Pix4D file, and those always come out, well, mine came out in an LAS. So here's my LAS that I created in Pix4D. So we need to be careful about this. Cloud coordinates equals scene coordinates. Well, if you were basing everything off of 0, 0, 0, where the first station was, as far as the scan, then yes. But we're basing everything off of the georeferencing. So I'm going to make this point cloud relative to the GNSS. Okay, so that imported. Where did everything go? Okay, so I found it. It goes under the default. So this is that point cloud. So now we would be able to turn that on and off. And this is a great way to tell. So like here's one of the vehicles there. The drone data and the X7 data are aligned right on top of each other because all we're doing there is filling in the top of the car. So if that was offset, then we have a georeferencing problem. And then I'm also going to bring in the E57s that I did inside RealWorks. So I have these three. I have to bring them in individual. Again, cloud coordinates are going to be relative to our original measurement log of our GNSS. And again, if everything was georeferenced properly, then everything's going to overlay on top of each other. So this just gives you confidence for all these different file formats coming in here. So now I have, there's our E57, it's right on top, there's no shifting. And then we have our LAS. I have a couple more files here, vehicle 1 and vehicle 2. I'll make that relative to my initial GNSS. There's my vehicle 1. Import my vehicle 2. Make it relative to our original GNSS measurement log. Okay, so now I have a bunch of different data from different sources. And let's see, my scans. So here would be, well, that's the aerial image, that's the LAS. Pull some of the stuff off here. No, I'm sorry, wrong way. Okay, so I have, these are the three that came from RealWorks. like the vehicle 1, vehicle 2, and then the working area. So does the data from RealWorks and Pix4D align? I would say that that is confirmed. And then we have the X7 data. So that's everything on. So you'd be able to tell a shift for sure, because I think you can go, yeah, that's kind of a glob. Well, you'd be able to tell a shift, because if I get in here on 3D, or not. So if I start turning some of these off, I don't know if that was vehicle 1 or vehicle 2. There's our working scene. So that's the raw, and then here's our working cloud from RealWorks, vehicle 1, vehicle 2. There's no shift, everything's right on top of each other, so that's good. And then I could look at just the, so there's our vehicle 1, and then there's our vehicle 2. So different layering, different ways of doing things. That's what this is all about. But the most important thing is everything lining up together.